Philo Talks with Clay, wherein we will talk about lots of facts about philosophy by sharing all of my learnings from my class with all of you for free. Today, I will share a very joyous story about the six blind men. Long ago, six old men lived in a village in India. Each of them was born blind. One day, they argued about elephants. To put a solution to their argument, they were guided to a palace, and there stood an elephant in front of them. The blind men stepped forward to touch the creature. The first blind man declared that it is solid as a wall. The second blind man announced that it is like a giant snake. The third blind man decided that it is as sharp as a spear. The fourth blind man said that it is just an extremely large cow. The fifth blind man believed that it is like a huge fan. And the sixth blind man scoffed that it was just a rope. It is clear as day that the six blind men came up with different claims because they have a different perspective about the elephant. Just like them, we people have different reasoning and way of thinking things. That's why we ended up having an argument. In philosophy, one thing that we must really know is that we should accept the opinions and perspectives of others, because it will always help us to come up with one conclusion that may prevent us from having an argument. And this is what it's called having a holistic perspective. Holistic perspective describes different kinds of our interactions and important aspects of how we perceive reality. Holistic perspective helps us understand what is going on and what we really mean or refer to when we interact and communicate with each other. We can understand what we mean when we speak of or think about different things. Everything exists in its fundamental reality dimension in the theory of holistic perspective simultaneously. However, our predispositions, preferences, beliefs, and personal perspective position makes us process information from one single or a few fundamental reality dimensions. Holistic perspective means taking a holistic view when seeking treatment for imbalances and choosing to live a more balanced lifestyle. What primarily distinguishes holistic healing apart from alternative medicine, complementary medicine, and integrative medicine is that physical health is not necessarily the main focus. Even so, it is often the experience of physical discomfort that will first prompt a person's pursuit of holistic healing. Having a holistic perspective will greatly help you to have better and wider reasoning about the things around you. A new world will ascend before you if you learn to accept and make assumptions from the different perspectives of people around you. One thing that you must really take note of is you can discover a whole new world and you may discover yourself in it if you start to have a holistic perspective towards everyone. If you find this episode interesting, please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos that I will release. Until the next episode of Philo Talks with Clay, goodbye and may God bless us all. Salamat sa inyong pakikinig.